Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well so far this week. So, as we're getting into the discussion about speeches and anxiety, my test score was 93, which I don't find that very surprising. It's kind of at the upper end and the borderline of low to moderate. So, that does fit me pretty well. My dad is a Baptist preacher and has been my whole life. So I have seen him give countless of messages to countless different people at home churches, at visiting churches, at revivals. He stands up with confidence and presents his message to his audience in a way that they can understand, in a way that draws them into what he's saying. So I think that kind of trickles down. My mom has several times through my life told me, "You are just like your dad." So therefore, I feel like that me watching him give his speeches and being confident in how he presented himself, I think that has trickled down and give a better speech giving technique or confidence in myself. What's my experience with public speaking in the past? I have give several different speeches, whether it be at school, at church, in public. And while I do get anxious, I don't mind giving speeches once I get started. Now, that time up to delivery, that's more of my anxious time. The time of preparing, the time of the unknown, of am I going to do this right? That's more of when my anxiety comes in. So I think in order to prepare for that anxiety, just preparing and getting ready and learning the material that I'm going to present would help lessen that anxiety. Knowing what I'm talking about is a whole lot easier to make a conversation, make a speech than not knowing, not, maybe just researching and then, hey, here's this material that I'm presenting. Doesn't exactly, that gives me more anxiety than actually knowing the material beforehand. So just practice and practice and practice. My kids have several times said, "Mama, are you talking to yourself?" And honestly, yes, at those times I was. I was silently giving my speeches, but thank goodness I was not answering myself, because that's when they really say you're crazy. So I was only talking to myself, not answering, but yes, I was practicing my speeches and getting ready for the presentation so that I would have better technique and not pausing and be able to show more confidence in that speech. Things that I could stop doing: filling in necessary void and silence with unnecessary words. I tend to say a lot, and that absolutely, if I'm watching or listening to myself on playback, drives me crazy. I'm like, stop saying I just want to reach through the camera sometimes and say stop. But I think saying and filling in those unnecessary voids with those words that don't need to be there, plus being able to draw everything that I am trying to give, draw it all together. The information I'm presenting and being able to bring it into conclusion, I think would be better and help me present my material better and have the audience be able to take something home. So those are things that I think that I could improve in my speeches. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will talk to y'all later.